Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Podcasts. This is the place where we transform your English from standard to spectacular. I am Emma.
And I am Leo. Emma, I have been observing people lately. Everyone is so busy. They run to work, they rush to lunch, and they collapse on the sofa at night. But when someone asks them, "How was your day?" they always give the same boring answer. It was fine.
That is so true, Leo. It is the fine trap. People use basic English because they are tired, but they miss the chance to really connect. Today, we are breaking that trap. We are giving you a complete advanced routine to describe your day with authority.
We are going to walk through a full 24-hour cycle. We will give you the vocabulary to describe every sensation, from the moment your eyes open to the moment you drift off.
And stay tuned because at the end, we are going to share the secret of the high-performance daily recap that will make you sound like a native executive.
Let's start the clock at 6 a.m.
Let's talk about the dawn awakening. Most people say, "I wake up," but let's look at advanced morning vocabulary.
I stir from my slumber as the sun begins to peek through the curtains. I try to avoid the temptation to hit the snooze button.
Slumber is a much more poetic word for sleep. Stir suggests a gentle movement.
I prefer a gradual awakening rather than a jarring alarm. Jarring describes that loud, annoying sound that shocks your brain.
Personally, Leo, I am a fan of the early bird lifestyle. I like to have a moment of reflection before the chaos begins.
I usually feel a bit groggy until I have my first glass of water. Groggy means weak and unable to think clearly.
Before you leave the bed, your mind starts working. I take a few moments to visualize my goals.
I tried to cultivate a mindset of gratitude. I avoid doom scrolling through negative news.
Visualize means seeing a goal in your mind. Doom scrolling is looking at bad news for a long time on your phone.
It is about mental hygiene. Starting with a clear head is vital for high-level learners.
Now we move to morning fuel. We aren't just eating breakfast. We are nourishing our bodies.
I prepare a nutrient-dense smoothie to kickstart my metabolism. I enjoy the aroma of freshly roasted coffee beans.
Nutrient-dense is a great term for healthy food. Aroma is a pleasant, typically savory smell.
I find the process of making breakfast to be quite meditative. Meditative means it helps you feel calm and focused.
It's all about the sensory details. Don't just say, "I drink coffee." Say you savor the rich, bold flavors.
Even before work, we have tasks at home. I quickly tidy up the living space to maintain order.
I'm multitasking by listening to an educational podcast while doing chores.
I find that a clutter-free environment fosters better concentration. Fosters means to encourage development.
Now it's time for the commute. How we get to work sets the tone for the day.
I find my daily commute to be a productive window for learning. A productive window is a specific period where you get things done.
I maintain a positive mindset despite the bumper-to-bumper traffic. That means cars are very close together.
I enjoy the hustle and bustle of the morning train. That is a classic idiom for busy, noisy activity.
I started walking to the office recently. It's a bit of a trek, but the fresh air is incomparable.
A trek implies a long or difficult journey. It sounds more adventurous than a simple walk.
Now let's enter the workspace. This is where most people spend their energy.
I start by prioritizing my most labor-intensive tasks. That means they require a lot of effort.
I minimize distractions to maintain a state of deep work. Deep work is focusing without any interruption.
I find that a clutter-free desk leads to a clutter-free mind.
Remember to use transition markers. Use phrases like "in addition to" or "consequently."
Consequently, I have to be very disciplined with my time. Disciplined means showing a controlled form of behavior.
Let's look at collaborative work. We often have to work with others.
I spent the morning liaising with different departments. Liaising is a great professional word for communicating.
We had a very fruitful discussion. Fruitful means productive or successful.
I try to be proactive in addressing potential issues. Proactive means creating or controlling a situation.
let's talk about the afternoon slump, that 3 p.m. feeling where your energy plummets.
Plummet means to fall very quickly. I find a quick stretch helps to reinvigorate my focus.
Reinvigorate means to give new energy or strength. I avoid mindless scrolling on my phone.
I opt for a light snack to keep my energy levels consistent. Consistent means acting or done in the same way.
I usually take a brisk walk around the block. Brisk means quick and energetic.
It's amazing how a change of scenery can clear the mental fog. Mental fog is when you cannot think clearly.
What about managing deadlines? This is often the most stressful part of the day.
I'm currently juggling multiple responsibilities. Juggling means managing several tasks at once.
I need to buckle down and finish this report. Buckle down means to start working seriously.
I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I'm taking it one step at a time. Overwhelmed means buried under a huge amount of work.
Now we have the post-work transition. This is the bridge to your personal life.
I make a conscious effort to decompress on my way home. Decompress is a fantastic word for relaxing.
I enjoy the feeling of leaving my worries at the office door.
I use my evening workout to release pent-up tension. That's stress that has been building up all day.
This is the time for self-care. I find that a structured evening routine helps me wind down.
I prioritize meaningful connection with my family over screen time.
Let's talk about physical activity. Whether it's the gym or a walk, moving is key.
I find that exercise is pivotal for my mental health. Pivotal means of crucial importance.
I hit the gym to blow off some steam. That means releasing strong emotions or energy.
I prefer low-impact activities like yoga in the evenings. Low impact is gentle on the body.
Now for dinner preparation. Cooking can be a chore or joy.
I enjoy experimenting with new recipes to expand my palate. Palate refers to your appreciation of flavor.
I find the act of chopping vegetables to be quite therapeutic. Therapeutic means it contributes to a sense of well-being.
I focus on whole foods that are both delicious and healthy.
Let's look at the evening reflection. Before bed, the way you describe your day matters.
I like to recap my wins and lessons learned. Recap is short for recapitulate, which means to summarize.
I feel a sense of fulfillment seeing my progress. Fulfillment is the deep feeling of being satisfied.
I'm optimistic about what tomorrow will bring. Optimistic means hopeful and confident about the future.
Let's talk about nighttime relaxation. How do you spend your last hour?
I immerse myself in a good book to escape the stresses. Immerse means to involve oneself deeply.
I practice mindfulness to ground myself before sleep. Grounding means becoming aware of the present moment.
I find that dimming the lights signals to my body that it is time to rest.
After a long day, I also think about my long-term aspirations. Aspirations are your hopes or ambitions of achieving something.
I try to evaluate if my daily actions align with my core values. Align means to bring into cooperation or agreement.
That is very philosophical, Leo. It helps avoid a monotonous life. Monotonous means dull, tedious, and lacking in variety.
I also enjoy a bit of light-hearted entertainment. It provides a nice juxtaposition to a serious workday.
Juxtaposition is the fact of two things being seen or placed close together with contrasting effect.
For instance, a high-stakes meeting followed by a silly cartoon.
That contrast is essential for emotional equilibrium. Equilibrium is a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced.
I sometimes engage in a creative hobby like sketching or writing poetry.
Creative outlets are vital for self-expression. They prevent you from feeling like a cog in a machine.
Being a cog in a machine is an idiom for a person who plays a small, unimportant part in a large organization.
I also spend time grooming my pets. It creates a bond and is very soothing.
Nurturing another living being is a profound experience. Profound means very great or intense.
It shifts your focus away from your own minor inconveniences.
Inconveniences are things that cause trouble or difficulty.
Before I sleep, I check my schedule for the following morning.
This helps mitigate any potential anxiety about the upcoming day. Mitigate means to make less severe or serious.
Being prepared allows for a more tranquil night. Tranquil means free from disturbance, calm.
I also ensure my environment is conducive to sleep. Conducive means making a certain situation or outcome likely or possible.
A cool, dark, and quiet room is the ideal sanctuary. Sanctuary is a place of refuge or safety.
As I lie in bed, I practice rhythmic breathing to slow my heart rate.
This physiological shift is the final step in the transition to rest.
It is the culmination of a well-spent day. Culmination is the highest or climactic point of something.
I often reflect on the social interactions I had. Were they constructive?
Constructive means having a useful and beneficial purpose.
I try to forgive any slights or misunderstandings that occurred. A slight is an insult or a lack of respect.
Letting go of resentment is crucial for mental clarity. Resentment is bitter indignation at having been treated unfairly.
It allows you to start the next day with a clean slate. A clean slate is an idiom for a fresh start.
Now, Leo, here is the advanced secret I promised.
When someone asks about your day, don't just list tasks. Use the peak-end rule.
Describe the peak, which is the most exciting moment, and the end, which is how you feel now.
That is brilliant. Instead of saying, I went to work, you could say something else. You could say, the highlight of my day was successfully navigating a complex negotiation.
And now I feel incredibly accomplished. Accomplished means highly trained or skilled.
Let's discuss expressing gratitude. This is the highest level of communication.
I want to express my gratitude for your support today.
I am indebted to my colleagues for their hard work. Indebted means feeling gratitude for a favor.
I feel blessed to have such a supportive environment.
Let's do a linguistic recap of the day.
In the morning, we used stir from slumber and nutrient dense.
At work, we used labor-intensive, deep work, and proactive.
In the afternoon, we used plummet, reinvigorate, and juggling.
In the evening, we used decompress, fulfillment, and therapeutic.
Notice how these words create a vivid picture. They make your day sound like a story.
Here is your fluency challenge. Describe your day in the comments using the peak-end rule.
Tell us your highlight and your current state of mind.
We want to see words like exquisite, taxing, or invigorating.
Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. If your day was taxing, say so.
Authenticity is the key to advanced communication. Authenticity means being real.
Your English journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Every new word is a step toward mastery.
We are so proud of your progress. You are becoming articulate and confident speakers.
Articulate means having the ability to speak fluently and coherently.
One final tip. Record yourself describing your day before you go to sleep tonight.
Listen to your intonation. Intonation is the rise and fall of the voice in speaking.
Does your voice sound enthusiastic or monotone? Monotone means dull and unchanging.
Work on that vocal energy. It makes a huge difference in how people perceive you.
Thank you for spending a part of your day with us.
It truly is the pinnacle of our week to help you learn. Pinnacle means the most successful point.
We will see you in the next episode for more high-impact English.
Keep practicing, keep growing, and keep being amazing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.